Okay, so I wanted to do a response to this video by PrinceLordChris about the flaws in atheism, just so you have an atheist responding to this. Your first claim that we believe that something came from nothing, which is not what we believe. First, let me say this. Atheism just means that you do not believe in God. Anything outside of that is going to vary from atheist to atheist, and so you're going to get different responses. Another thing, I'm going to respond to your claims that atheists are bullies. There are a lot of bullies and assholes in all beliefs, religions, whatever. So, really, I'm kind of offended by that claim, because you're lumping us all into one group, and that would be like me saying that all Wiccans are retarded or anything. It's the same kind of semantical bullshit that you just need to stop perpetuating by saying that a certain group is this or that. So yeah, please stop that. Secondly, or onto the claims that something came from nothing, I'm just going to give my opinion and my thoughts about that argument. We don't. What we believe, or a lot of us do, is that we accept the Big Bang Theory and evolution and stuff like that. Aneth did a really good response to you, and for my subscribers, please go watch her, subscribe to her. She made a really good response to this and explained things as well. We don't know what happened before the Big Bang. We haven't found it out. There's no theories about what caused the Big Bang. There's a couple ideas out there, like Aneth said in her video. I kind of think what could have happened is like an implosion of some sort, maybe from the death of a large star, probably bigger than the sun, and it caused an implosion, and then an explosion happened. And we're finding that our universe is expanding greater and greater. It's moving outward, and like Aneth said, stars being more towards the red part of the spectrum, they're getting farther away. So that would explain, an explosion happening like the Big Bang. I'm going to go ahead and talk about this. A lot of people like to say that the first law of thermodynamics disproves the Big Bang. That is bunkus, and let me explain why. The first law of thermodynamics states that energy cannot be created nor destroyed. They like to just use that part of the law, and not what it states after that is that energy can change into different forms. Heat, light, etc. You can change between those forms. So that doesn't disprove the Big Bang at all. It actually kind of proves it, because the Big Bang Theory is not stating that is where energy was created. So, yeah, that's bunkus. So, please don't make that argument. Anyone in the comments, I will delete it, I swear. I am so sick of hearing that argument, because it is retarded. But not that Chris was saying that in his video. I was just making that as a general, because I've said it before, but I didn't go into details. Then, in his video, he asked about, like psychics and demon possessions and stuff like that. As for psychics, I think psychics are just really good critical thinkers and pinpoint things and can visualize things in their mind, and that's how they come up with these answers. I don't know how they come up with names. Don't know. You might want to say, and you might want to criticize me for saying, oh, that can't be just a lucky guess. Who knows? I'm a very skeptical person, so it's just natural to be like this. I'm not trying to be arrogant and feel like I know everything. It could be. I'm an agnostic atheist, so I still kind of have just a little bit that I could be proven wrong, and that just keeps me humble, I think. Because I think it's sort of arrogant to say, definitely, I know that there is no God. because it's just my personal perception on things that I've experienced in the world around me. I don't see where God exists, but that's my opinion, and that's the way I feel about the world around me. It's just like you believe what you believe, and, you know, people, I don't have a problem with people's beliefs. I don't think people are crazy for what they believe. That's just how they see things. That's just their perception on the world and their experiences and everything. So, me, it doesn't bother me as long as you can respect that I don't believe what you do. When you start to cross that line and you start to be kind of like you are in this video, you know, and the claims that you make, which aren't true, then it kind of gets under my skin, and we, like Father Oblivion was saying, we will call you on your bullshit. And sometimes people aren't as great at articulating it, and they just get so heated in the moment in their frustrations with the claims that a lot of theists make about atheism and what we believe, without really finding out and really actually understanding the first thing that I said in this video is that atheism just means that you don't believe in God. So any philosophies as far as morals go and things like that, it varies from person to person, or atheist to atheist, should I say. And to me, that's part of what makes atheism so great, is that we vary. Because I think variety is the spice of life. But that's just me. And demon possession, I don't know. I really cannot explain that. I really don't have an answer for you as far as that. And then you talk about, well, prove to me there is no God. I cannot prove or disprove God. I will tell you that completely. I can show you and tell you why I don't believe, and maybe that'll get you thinking, and then maybe you'll come to the same conclusion that I do, but maybe you won't, and that's fine. But yeah, I've been through a lot of things in my life that just, to me, pinpoint to there not being a God. And the reason why I say that is because when I look at religions across the board, I see it more as man created this God or gods or whatever to explain something that they couldn't explain any other way. So that's why I'm an atheist, because I believe that religions and God was man-made instead of the other way around. That we made God instead of God making us. And so yeah, and I'm sure there's probably a lot of atheists that feel the same way that I do as far as religion and everything. So I hope this helped you to understand from an atheist perspective where we're coming from. And please, we're not all bad and bullies. And if I came across the wrong way in this video, I apologize. But sometimes the sheer absurdity of people's claims about atheism and what's wrong with atheism really tends to agitate me. So anyways, good night.